This might sound crazy, but swinging faster doesn't always mean you're going to hit the golf ball further. Let me show you this. I'm going to stand here and give this first one an absolute larrup. Try and spin my hips and really trying to get out of the way of it. Hit it super hard, right? Watch this. Right, that one's gone away. It looks a bit untidy, actually it's not gone too bad. We've hit, well, yeah, we found the fairway sort of. Now, just for reference, that was hit with my 5 wood. And these are the numbers we got, a 209 carry and a 155.7 ball speed. I'm now gonna hit this one where I feel as though I'm a little more in sync in my golf swing. And I guarantee you'll look like more control and we'll definitely get some more distance and ball speed. Beautiful hit, tiger line too. That's the line to get it round the corner. Right, these are totally different. The ball speed was pushing 160, but more importantly, the number we're all bothered about, has it carried further? Well, of course it has. Now, I appreciate that will feel and seem really quite strange, but I want you to think about why this is super important. The second golf swing was way more in sync. The first golf swing, yeah, my hips were probably moving way faster, but the arms, the body and the shaft weren't communicating. Now, this is a question that's been asked on the channel here. I'm a smaller golfer, so it's difficult for me to get any kind of distance. However, I found myself choking up on clubs when trying to get distance. How do I maintain a relaxed grip pressure and maintain club head speed? Well, it's about being in sync. If we're tense, right, if we're really, really tense and constantly trying to search for this and turn ourselves inside out and power through, there's no wonder if we're trying to whip these hips round, our grip pressure goes through the roof and our club head speed goes this way, our carry goes this way, and that's something that this summer, I really, really don't want to happen to you. I want you to play your best golf, hit your longest shots, and very often, like our 5 woods and our 3 woods are very, very popular and clubs that we don't just use off the tee, but really essential for those approach shots and those long par 4s. I get it. You score well with the 5 woods and the hybrids, your golf game goes crazy good. So I show every single student this analogy. Like, if I hang this golf club from my sternum and I swing the club back and then flick my hips, look at the difference of how this club doesn't actually move faster. It's that illusion that it does, because you feel you're putting more into it, whereas actually you're not translating anything out to it. So look at this now again, I'll show you that analogy again. I swing the club back, snap the hips. There's no real feedback into the golf club. Whereas, if I swing the club back and I swing through and I time it all, look how I start to build up sync in the golf swing. I build up momentum in the golf swing. That is the source of power. Think about some of the best swingers. Ernie Els, Freddie Couples, lazy, easy power. That's how they do it. They're not snapping their hips. Yeah, I'm not saying for 1 minute their hips aren't open, but they're learning to do it in sync. Everything is in sync. Again, look at this. Swing it back, move the hips through at the right time, move the hips through at the right time. I would honestly encourage you just to do this to get the understanding of how you translate force out to the club head, not just the illusion of swinging back and snapping the hips. It's destroying your game. I've just proven to you at the start of this video, it's costing you, well, near enough 20 yards, 22 yards. I think 202, 224, yeah, 22 yards, testing my maths. So how you get this and bring this into your game is something that I do, well, I'm going to say pretty much on every single time I have my driver, my fairway wood, and my irons. Look, I'm that confident that this works, I'm going to take on this water with my 5 wood. Yep, I'm that confident it works. Now you also might be thinking, Alex, why on earth did you choose that question? Well, the person was subscribed, they turned on the bell, and they just popped their comment down below. It's literally that easy. If you want to get involved with this channel, just subscribe, turn the bell, and just pop what you need help with down below. I'd love it if you do that, because I want to help you play your best golf this summer. Yes, I can say that now, this summer, because the sun is out. So on the golf course, and just take this to the course literally right away, I want you to feel as though we hover the club above the ball before we hit the shot. And what I mean by that is we hover it ahead, we move it back, we hover it ahead, we move it back, we place it down, and we're just starting to understand the momentum of the golf club. Now look how automatically my hips, and I keep going a bit longer, and a bit longer, and a bit longer, and a bit longer, until I can make a full swing. Look how that got me swinging nicely in sync. So the trick is on the golf shots is hover above, hover above, hover above. Right, okay, place it down, one look towards target, and then bring it into your shot. That's the best of the bunch. Look at that flight. I was all bothered about moving in sync and being relaxed. We got it 2, 3, 2. That's literally 30 yards further. Look, literally 30 yards further than the first shot we hit. And all that was down to is understanding the sync within the golf swing. So if you can't get that feeling straight away, come back to this. Come back to this. Come back to this. And then you get that feeling in here. Now, you might be worried about doing this with fairway woods, but you shouldn't be. But I also want to show you this with an iron too, so you can really start to see the improvements in distance you're going to get. And you know what, also with these tips, I do really love it when you let me know how good you played. So if you go and implement this and you see the golf ball fly longer with driver, your fairway woods, and let me now show you with the irons, then I'll be absolutely made up if you let me know how much is improved by. This is the first shot we hit, and this is what it looks like on the golf course, the difference. There's the buggy. If I zoom in there, that's then the first shot we hit all in sync, and then if you can see over here, that's then the third shot we hit in the video. The one that I absolutely nailed. It's gone actually further than 10 yards more. Look at the difference in that. That's literally the difference of me stood here hitting, I'm going to say 7 iron, and then now 9 iron. 30 yards, think about it. 15 yards we say is one club, so 30 yards, that's 2 clubs, 7 iron to 9 iron. Now I know I'm going to hit way more greens hitting 9 iron than I would 7 iron. But anyway, let me show you that sync and how much further I hit my 7 iron. We'll go in this range here, and you won't believe this. And if I now bring that whole sync feeling in to irons, again, I'm a pre-shot routine, I waggle above, back, through. Feeling the weight of the club, feel the weight of the club, feel it back, feel it through, build it up and through, and then ready to walk into my shot, go like waggle, 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 drop, look, hit. Just with that simple feeling of weight and club head weight, I get the full understanding of how to move it. I know it seems a little bit blasé, but just getting the understanding of when to move the hips at the right time and not to snap them, you're never going to get the speed you want if you're not in sync. I mean, look at this. I would take a carry of a 7 iron, anything over 160. Look what I just did with this. We just got a 177. Now that's absolutely ridiculous. Let me help you play your best golf this summer. Use this tip, use this in sync feeling, and I promise you, you're gonna feel relaxed and get more speed easier. Thanks for watching. You'll hit some drives, you'll hit some fairway woods and some irons just like that.